What up, Dokkanners? INT Dokkan Festival Hito. This is the new one to drop for Golden Week, so let's check him out and see what he can do. If you guys want to skip ahead, use the bookmarks in the video. I think they're going to be in there. But yeah, this guy's 55% and level 1 links. Fresh off of those summons. Check out the summons. They were awesome. Check them out. All right, so Universe 6 Rapid Growth Accelerated Battle. Stats 200%, 170, the usual. Extra stats plus 50 to tournament participants and super bosses. This guy stacks attack and defense permanently, causes immense damage, high chance to stun. Activates entrance animation when there are another 2 or more tournament participants or another Universe 6 category ally on the team upon the character's entry. We've chosen to go the route of the tournament participants. Chance to dodge plus 20%, defense plus 160, launches an additional super attack all for 6 turns. Key plus 2 attack and defense plus 200%, high chance to crit, high chance to dodge, launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super. That's all of his basic passive effects. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense plus 100%. For every attack performed, attack plus 60% within the turn. For every attack evaded, defense plus 60%, chance to dodge plus 6% within the turn. Again, for every attack, so you're going to get more of it. Every time the character performs 3 or more super attacks in battle, attacked enemies attack and defense minus 30%, up to once within the turn. Seals the enemy's super attack once. Interrupts the enemy's attack once, so you're canceling one of their moves. When the target enemy is either 60% health or less, or any one of these things, so any status effect, attack plus 60%, attacks guaranteed to hit. He transforms after either dodging 3 attacks or after performing 6 or more attacks. It can be supers or otherwise. And then you improve, and he becomes an even more prolific stacker. He greatly raises attack and defense, causes immense damage with a 70% chance to stun. Key plus 3 attack and defense plus 260, 70% chance to crit, 70% chance to dodge, guaranteed additional super, another additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super, guaranteed to hit, enemies nerfed, seals, all basic effects. Then when he attacks with 12 or more key, attack and defense plus 160, he cancels one enemy action. For every attack performed, attack plus 66% within the turn. For every attack received or dodged, defense plus 66, chance to dodge plus 6%. When all allies attacking in the same turn are Universe 6, you can foresee enemy super attacks. Sadly, the state of the Universe 6 category is still not very good, so we will not be getting this for this video. So we're just gonna bring an item to replace that. When receiving an attack from an enemy who has been hit by this character's super attack, you get an additional 16% chance to dodge. So yeah, he is a stacking all-star. He is built for long form events, which is not exactly what we're going to be testing out here, because we're going to be testing out shorter form events. I will be doing a Festival of Battles video with this character in the future, but for now we're going to be testing mainly short form content. So let's see how he does. I am bringing a bad guy team here mainly because he doesn't synergize with a lot of characters. He's got a weird link set, and I'm not bringing Universe 6 because the category is kind of duty right now. So yeah, links like Supreme Warrior, Experienced Fighters, those types of links in Fighter, they kind of ruin the synergy when it comes to linking up with others. We've got our 2 tournament participants right here. Tournament participants right here with the 2 cells. I have Janemba. He will be a good slot 1. I'm going to have one of these hits in the slot 1. I'm going to have one of these hits in the slot 2. Most of the time, though, they will both be slot 2 because they're very much dodge or die. They're just, there's no guard. There's no damage reduction. He's a dodge or die. I don't know if I want to be sticking to that philosophy the entire way through. We might do a couple tries at the beginning. How do you build to hit a potential? For right now, before I even get to test out the character, I'm thinking max additional and then the rest goes to dodge. But mainly it's going to be focusing on stat buffing equips because I see this guy just mainly being used on long form events. Until we get more Universe 6 characters, that's where I'm going to be using him primarily. I could change my mind over the course of the video, but for now, I'm thinking max additional. Let's get more stacking in there. More buffs, why not? So that being said,
all right,
let's jump in.
Let's do this.
Let's start with a simple event, and I think I want to have the Janembas maybe with him because the Janembas give shocking speed, which will give us more key. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is good. This is very good. All right. Entrance animation away. Shine on, Purple Man.
If I were to come up with a stance that would bring out my full potential, it'd be this.
It's a pretty lame looking stance.
My name
Oh, yeah.
is Glorio. The king of the third demon world sent me.
I forgot they got the dub voices now in here for the diamond characters, so that's cool. All right, so I guess we'll throw them in slot 1 for this one. We got Shocking Speed and Fierce Battle. Shocking Speed gives us Key +2, even at level 1. All right, very good. So again, dodge or die. That's his whole deal. And so right now we have 50%, and then every time we dodge, we get 6 more percent. Actually, no, we have 70% right now. 70%. How many attacks are we going to be facing here? 3. So we'll go 70, then 76, then 82 if we dodge all of them. So let's do this. Then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. 76, 82. Nice. 4.7 million attack stat. Again, he's a stacking unit, so he's going to start out small. Hey, we stunned him. All right, so that's 2 supers. 7.8 mil. $9.6 mil. This is the dude. I like this. I like stacking units. I like stacking units who launch additional stacks. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. This team is mainly like this for the sake of the showcase. So if you don't have STR Cell, which I think a lot of people probably don't worry about it. It's just for the sake of the video that I'm doing this team. You could bring other Universe Rival Saga characters. You could bring like Tech UI. He's accelerated battle. He's also dodge or die, but he will help overwrite any dodge canceling issues because of his domain. So that will help the hit. But again, he is a bit of a flight risk because, you know, he's him. Is Glorio trying to mog this rotation by showing off? All right, man, listen.
I'm starting a martial arts tournament, the Cell Games.
If you dare.
I welcome any and all who think they can beat me. If you dare.
This is no game. Prepare yourself.
All right, so this doesn't really affect actually, we know, you know what it does? It helps us out a little bit because we are tournament participantal, right? Yeah, we get an extra 15%, so that's cool. So we're gonna put the Janemba in slot 1 so we can get the extra defense. And then we'll put hit in slot 2. Friend unit is 55%, but level 10 links. So we're getting a little bit more cushioning defensively. Oh, and offensively, yeah. All right. So let's see what happens here. We got type advantage. This is probably not going to be all that impressive. We're starting out mild. We're going to kick things up a notch in the second run. So 7.3 million attacks at the start. Obviously way more than the other guy because max links. And also domain. Only 2 stacks, huh? Boo. Nice. All right. 82, 86%. Nice. So far, without any extra dodge, seems cool. He's got that Janem baby sort of passive, right? Janemba baby, that's the one where every time you dodge, you get an additional 10%. Actually, other Janembas do that too. The STR Janemba does that. He starts off as like a medium chance to dodge, and then he gets an additional 10% with each dodge, right? PyCon shares 5 links with Hit, but sadly, PyCon is not Accelerated Battle, Universe 6, or Rapid Growth, which is annoying. Shouldn't he be Accelerated Battle? Okay. So now we can, oh yeah, because they both dodged. Oh yes. There is no reason. Is there any reason to not transform? Would there be any benefit? You have guaranteed additional super for 6 turns, but you also get that when you transform. I don't think that there's any reason to not just transform right away, because you have that right here. Yeah, there's no reason not to. We're just going to transform. We're just going to do it. We're going to change our stance and we're going to improve. Uh-oh. All right, let's improve. Hit it. Hit it.
A worthy rival is what inspires evolution in a warrior's talents. Don't keep on improving.
He improved by learning not to use that dinky stance, and he used a cooler looking one. Smart move. Very smart. Also, I like how he did the little Trunks like fancy arm movement thing. Okay, so now that he's fancy hit, we're gonna throw him in slot 1. 70% chance to dodge. What's the worst that could happen, right? Let's put him in slot 1. Why not? Also, the Janemba does oh wait, no, I need this guy to whatever, who cares? All right, so let's have Hit go first, then we'll have Janemba pop off. I don't think this guy's gonna survive, but if the semi-perfect cell wants to do something, he can. All right, let's go. Bam. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 9.2 million attack stat. 8.4. Now we're at 12.4 million attack stat. We're now greatly raising attack and defense on the supers. 11.5. 16.1. So you can see how drastic of an improvement these stats are every single attack. So again, long form events, he's going to shine. He is going to dominate the Festival of Battles, and it's not even going to be close. That is going to be crazy. Crazy. Let's do it again.
A worthy rival is what inspires evolution in a warrior's talents. Don't keep on improving.
People are saying that this is like a Persona theme. Comment section down below. What does it sound like to you? To me, this sounds like a Duel Links theme, but I like it. All right, so again, I'm gonna put this guy in slot. Oh wait, it's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in slot 1. Let's do the slot 1 thing again. Let's do this. We got Janemba in slot 2. That's fine. What does Gloria's active skill do? I don't want to use it probably. Disables enemy action. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Right, let's do this. All right, let's see how them dodges go. 1, 2. Oh no, you ruined it. You got a hit. Is that 9.2 million? Dude, Hit is me if I was cool. Hit is me from another timeline if I never met Goresh and I was never bullied. All right, what are we at? Like 16 million? Please don't super in the middle. Please, please, please. I'm trying to do a little demonstration here. Okay. And then we got good idea. Don't forget, Glorio is giving us a 50% support for 3 turns. Meaning the entire time he's gone, he's still supporting. So that is also adding to the cushion. But again, since we are lacking so much synergy in terms of links, I feel like these supports are okay. They kind of make up for that.
No way.
So I'm just gonna keep putting him in slot 1. I mean, why not? Why change a good thing? We got a good thing going here. It's also nice having Cell as a 3rd string for that insurance policy with the revive. All right, so 11.5 on the friend unit. Again, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle are the only 2 links that are active, so 20% extra attack. 5% extra defense. Oh no, this is mine? Yeah, whatever. They're both doing work. They're both cooking here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 19.6 million attack stat. We don't have any stat buffs. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun giving these stat buffs to him. Ooh, it's gonna be good. What would I give? I might give him, what I'm probably gonna do at the rainbow level is I'm probably gonna build him with 10 dodge. So I'm gonna give him that dodge and defense buff in the gold orb slot. And then I'm gonna give him some attack buffing orb in the bronze. And then I'll just give him like 5 additional in the silver. Oh, are we not done here? You could take him out, right? Come on. There we go. There we go. Nice. Clean. All right, now we got this boy. Okay. Didn't get to do much with him, but that's okay. He can dodge and he can guard and everything in slot 3 is cool. All right, so here, this would be one of those situations where having, oh, right. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait a minute, active skill. I forgot about the active skill. So we have an active skill here, Molotov, apparently, which is a reference to Xenoverse 2. I never played that. Can be activated when HP is 66% or less or facing one enemy only, starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle, cause ultimate damage and delay a single targeted enemy's attack for 1 turn. A single targeted enemy's attack for 1 turn. Yeah, so we're just, okay. So let's go ahead and do it. Why not? Here we go. He got ghost assured.
My time skip has advanced so much you can't keep up anymore.
Ooh, tell him, Matt. Tell him, boy. That was cool. That was cool. It looks so good. Also, is that the first time we've heard an active skill's voiceover continue after the damage has been dealt? Have we seen that before? I want to keep the big bad boss connection, so I'm going to do this. And then it's a shame we got to lose the Janemba, but I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do that. No, you know what? Beautiful fireworks. Yeah, first form Frieza does it. Yeah. That is not the first time. Would you look at that, Zarbon? Dodoria. Beautiful fireworks. 23.3 million attack stat for the friend Hito. We can use this again next turn if we want to. So if the rotation doesn't look favorable, we could do it. I have to play Xenoverse at some point on the channel. I was actually in the middle of doing that. We played Budokai 1 on the channel. We played through story mode. Never got around to playing anything else after that. We got to go back and we got to finish those games. We got to play Budokai 2, 3. We got to do all those games. Oh, okay. You know, I think I want to save. I want to save the other active. So I'm gonna put hit in slot 1. We're obviously not gonna be able to dodge. I want to see how much damage he takes because that's part of the showcase. We're gonna stress test. So, yeah, let's see how much damage he takes here without dodging. This is why you maybe don't want to put him in slot 1 because, oh, dude, he stacked all that attack and defense that he was able to handle a slap. That's pretty good. I don't know if the bar's very high considering it's this red zone stage, but still, I'm glad we're not vaporized here. I kind of thought we were gonna die. Oh, we're also missing out on the support because Glorio's now in slot 2 and not slot 3. All right, so we are now out of the 0 dodge place and now we're here. Okay, so does the cell revive if somebody else dies?
No.
He has to be the one to die. Okay. I want to use... Do we trust the hit or do we let the cell die? I think I want to let the cell die. I'm gonna let the cell die. I'm not gonna activate anything. I'm just gonna let the cell die. Oh, we got a Dokkan attack coming up. Oh no. No. Oh my god. Actually, wait, this is good. Now I get to save that active the Dokkan attack for the... Oh. Jeez. I get to save the Dokkan attack for my hit.
I'm warning you, I won't fall for the same trick twice. I'm warning you. Prepare yourself. This is no game.
Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do... Let's go ahead and do this too. Why not? Good on you.
Time to end this.
Mega Buster.
That's it. Oh my god. Dude.
My time skip has advanced so much you can't keep up anymore.
You can save that all the way for the final phase against Vegito or even Gogeta or any dude. Oh my god. Hit might be the god of the Festival of Battles now. Oh my god. Hit, bro, chill. Hit would be the #1 unit. No, there's still the 10th anniversary units are better. Nah. He would probably, if anything, he would be third. At worst, he would be third best. All right, Dokkan attack. Here we go.
Damn it.
Gonna go all out.
$25 mil. Not bad for a stacking unit, dude. God, you run 2 hits, and if you really wanted to, you have a Gogeta Ghost. You have 3 Ghost Ushers if you run double hit and AGL 10-year Gogeta. That's so stupid. That is psychotic. You have 5 if you also bring a Ghost Usher, because you got 2 of them. In other words, you're cheating. You're just straight up cheating. All we need now are some good pieces around hit for Universe 6. I need Universe 6 to get some upgrades. That Tech KFC, so far, still not confirmed, but very likely. That needs to happen, and it needs to happen fast. We need some good Universe 6 upgrades. All right, let's do one more run real quick. Alrighty, so now we're fighting Vegeta, the final stage of the Goku story red zone. I wanted to do the Goku one where there's no dodge, but yeah, things didn't work out. I was hustled.
If I were to come up with a stance that would bring out my full potential, it'd be this.
I I'm starting a martial arts tournament. The Cell Games. I welcome any and all who think they can beat me.
If you dare.
All right, we got the domain and error tang. Okay, so we can dodge. Although I'd rather we don't dodge because I want to stress test to see how much damage we take. All right, so let's do this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. 50%. Oh! 70%. 76. Now it's 82. 80. 82. 88. 94. We were at 94% achieved. We would have hit 100 if we didn't get hit there. Huh? Oh, right. Did I just sound like the soldier boy? Huh? All right, so he's not doing any damage. Eh, man. Impressive. There we go. We finally broke through. All right, so 3 stacks. So he is now eligible to transform. Oh, right. He's getting strong. Oh, right. He's getting stronger. That's right. Can these other guys handle it? Wait, you know, in the past, there were certain characters, I think it was STR Hearts, where if you transformed him before he needed to transform, some of the traits that he had in his base form would be transferred over to his transformed state. I wonder if some sort of weird thing like that could happen with Hit, or if you improve next turn, you still benefit from like the guaranteed additional supers for a few more turns. Maybe not. Probably doesn't. That'd be cool. All right, so let's do this. Let's put Hit again in slot 1. I want to see how much damage he might take, so let's do this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this one. All right, dodge, baby. 76%. 82%. 88%. Oh. 82%. Once again, starting at 0. Oh, wow. Only 2 supers and oh, it's the links, the max links. Yep. All right. Well, I mean, obviously links make a difference. But you saw that after 2 supers, he pierced through. Whereas mine, 54% level 1, we had to super 3 times before we could break through. All right. All right, this Janemba is now maxed out. After a couple more turns, we'll have both Janembas where they're supposed to be. And then we can just keep on stacking the hit. Actually, you know what? At this rate, both of them can improve. So I don't think we're going to lose. I think we're going to ultimately win this. It's going to take a little while, but we'll get there. So yeah, ease of use wise, this hit is actually very user friendly. You throw them in slot 1, which is probably what you're gonna do at the start of, you know, some of these most of these events at the beginning are not that difficult, right? It takes a couple turns for things to get crazy. So during those first couple turns, you can put the hit in slot 1 so that you can have him do all that dodging so that he can improve. When he improves, he gets better.
My name is Glorio. The king of the third demon world sent me.
That voice fits. That sounds good. I think dub and sub nails the Gloria voice.
Good on you.
All right, let's improve.
A worthy rival is what inspires evolution in a warrior's talents. And I'll keep on improving.
Okay. He is improved, so let's do this.
And then, let's do this. And then, let's do this.
All right, hit me. Ow! Yo, what the? Oh, he went from taking 250,000 to like, what's that, 18,000? Why is that? Why did he take so little there? I already forgot. Oh, right, he gets more defense with each attack received or avoided. Dude, he's so good. He's so good, man. Hit is good. I forgot about that. Hit is so good. Dude. I didn't even pay attention to how much damage he did. I was looking up his stats. Okay, that's rip. Yeah, hit is good. He's user friendly. He's cool. Music is good. I like the dub. Sounds great. Sub also sounds good. Dude, he's good. What can purple do for you? Am I right? We're gonna keep running through this event until we probably one of the hits just gets killed, but we'll see. If they keep stacking, I wonder what the point is gonna be where they have stacked up so much defense they can't be killed even at full power. Then we got this dude popping off casually. All right, we got to revive here if we need it. Let's do everything. Let's do this.
I suppose that was a good enough warm-up.
Shine on with that purple glow.
A worthy rival is what inspires evolution in a warrior's talents. And I'll keep on improving.
We can do that too? Nah. We don't need to do that right away. I forgot we can do that. Nah. Let's save that. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. And then let's do that.
All right.
Oh. Well, rip. You know what it was? Hit through because the video is going on a little too long. You get the gist. You know where we were going with that. All right, so in summation, Hit is the real deal. He is a stacking god. He is very, very easy to use. And in terms of long form event, he is going to get you through basically everything. I don't think he's necessary right now, mainly because the events that are short form are the ones where he can be caught lacking at times, as you just saw. So if you really want him, you're summoning for him because you're a fan of the character or you're a fan of just having stacking characters, but he's not necessary at the moment. But he's very good. When Universe 6 receives more upgrades and becomes a little bit more fully fleshed out, I think this character will be in much higher demand. So if you want to summon, I guess you could, but I wouldn't say that he's a must-have right now. In terms of hidden potential, I'm still going to go full additional. I think the dodge is more than sufficient in his passive. I think the crit is also more than sufficient in his passive. So as far as whatever you want to put in as far as the secondary stuff is concerned, it's honestly a personal preference. You want to go crit, fine. You want to go dodge, fine. I'm personally going to go remainder dodge, but I'm going to go max additional. I want him to stack as much as possible, and I cannot wait to take this guy into the Festival of Battles, because that is what he was meant to destroy, the Festival of Battles. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the INT Hito. Is he really, really good to you, or is he not so good? What part of the character's abilities do you like, dislike? How would you build the hidden potential? Feel free to share in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you'll let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.